My people, according to our Igbo adage, when I'm a happy million to every day, Maya, I got a million and work with Maya. He who don't know where Ren started beating him or her will never know that where that Ren stopped beating him or her. This guy called a very dark black man. Well, he had been talking, he had been saying, he had been doing things. As a matter of fact, I love his program sometimes. I don't love his program sometimes. Very dark man now have indirectly went into the Biafran matter by accusing the guy who killed an intruder by the so-called EFCC into his home in Oka, Anambra State. Now they have politicized it, and now they have bring ethnic bigot into it. I don't want to believe or rather listen to the Northerners, but I'm here to caution that guy called Very Dark Black Man to stay off clear of anything that got to do with the Biafra. If you cannot broadcast the Biafra, if you cannot present the matter as you are always been, going from left, right, center, agitating for people to release them, those that are being held captive. You never did that of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, you never for one day called for release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So please, anytime you are making a statement, do not include Biafras in your statement, or IPOB, or the Southeasterners. If you want to call the name of the guy, or the woman, or the male, whether old or young, who committed whatever crime that have been accused of. Don't buy this message, because if this message is being delivered to you, this message is going to very dark black man, you can never ever win this matter. I am telling you, no matter the connection you have, no matter the kind of open mouth you have, but stay off clear of the IPOB matter or Biafrans matter. Because this guy that they say they buy somebody, either internet fraudster, whatever they call it, they have such that kind of person, millions and billions of people out there. You want to address that person, you address that person, not addressing the area where the person come from, as if everybody out there have been killing EFCC officials. So please, you people should pass on this message so that you get to him. If you're opening that in his big mouth, let him know how to open it. In fact, let him be mindful of the kind of statement he made concerning IPOB and what we represent. I first saw his comment earlier on by one blogger. I didn't want to believe it, not until the thing entered news. The accusations against IPOB, according to the writer of this message, said is very dark man, simply clueless or indirectly hinting at his sponsor's script. So now he's a very big activist. So don't be surprised that this guy now, they will sponsor him now to be saying rubbish against the IPOB just to indict them before the international community. Once you are a very big activist or you have a large followers, it is very, very easy for them to indict you, hitting you with an offer that you can never say no to. An offer that will settle you and your unborn generation. So I'm very sure that is exactly what happened in this guy's case. Don't forget that this guy now is making like he's working for people. My dear, this guy is being contracted by Tinubu's government to be a kind of distraction. They will not do him anything. Highest they will cage him for 1 week, 2 weeks. Only you know that hey, he go to Kuje prison, he go like this. He's going there for having a kind of what they call it, VIP treatment, unlike how they will treat other inmates. That means anyway, sir, let me just break this bubble to you. Any prison, no matter even maximum security prison, maximum security prison, go inside there. There is a police officer that have been paid just to go there to gather people's kind of, if they are making any evil plan, if they are unrepentant, they are repentant, they are there to get information out to the people, to the government. Maximum security prison, even underground prison, there is always a police officer or a DSS or an EFCC, but a security personnel who will be amongst the detainees. So if this guy go there, he's going there maybe to gather information for the same government who is paying him to do so. So don't even look at, government has sent him to prison many times. My dear, it is not an excuse. It is not enough reason for you to say, you believe in that black man, he is not working for government. My dear, this guy is 100% working for this government and future government that will come. That's the simple truth. They will not kill him and they will not jail him. I am not expecting favor from Abuja courts. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu laments. These and other headlines is what I'm going to take this morning. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Let me quickly correct this impression because of the headline I used in my last video. I used that headline to capture the attention of the so-called saboteurs. I mean the traitors. Because when they saw that headline, now they will say, oh, people are carrying it too. Let us watch and hear what they say. When they come, this one is what you order versus what you get. And what they will get them disappointed and they will go back. And you can never take that view back again. So please, my dear followers and the real Biafrans who are supporting the government of Dr. Ngozi Oraweze, don't mind that headline. Don't mind. Just mind the message in the video. That is what I'm about to say. So if I'm sorry, I am very, very sorry here. If that headline there can make you to feel bad or make you to think that Okute now is supporting the other group, my dear, my group is always the United States of Biafra, which is spearheaded by Simon Ekpa's surrogate, Dr. Ngozi Oraweze. So, so I'm here to tender my unreserved apology in case anyone who is going to feel offended by that headline I used in that last video. Let us go there. In recent times, the blackmailing narrative of Nigerian government against the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has become increasingly contentious, with various persons being mobilized to weigh in on the movement's legitimacy and motives. One such person is a Nigerian social media celebrity, Very Dark Man, who has been in conversations for his malicious accusations against IPOB, claiming that the organization is destabilizing Southeast, using the death of an EFCC member. However, a closer examination on his statement and body language while he spoke raises questions about the motivations behind his claims and whether he is merely echoing a script written by unseen sponsors with vested interest in discrediting the Biafra freedom movement. Very Dark Man's assertion about IPOB being a destabilizing force on the Southeast aligns closely with narratives often propagated by governmental authorities. This raises red flags and prompts an examination of whether his claims are truly his own or if they are part of a larger agenda designed to delegitimize a peaceful movement that seeks justice and self-determination for the Biafran nation. The timing of such accusations amidst ongoing tensions and political strife in the region suggests that they may be strategically aimed at diverting attention from the real issues at hand. The agendist wants to manipulate the public into wrongly and ignorantly discussing discussing about the peaceful IPOB, while they, the agendists, continue to perpetrate crimes in our region. It is worthy to note that IPOB have clarified severally with evidences that the chaos in Southeast Nigeria is not a product of the movement, but rather as a result of government-sponsored provocateurs who aim to create discord and justify heavy-handed response. Governor Hope Uzodinjo is also in one of his public addresses equally stated it clearly that the crimes being committed in his state in particular are not committed by IPOB, but unfortunately, the Nigerian media and people like Very Dark Man cannot see those glaring vindications of IPOB because they are working on a dirty agenda. By accusing IPOB of destabilization, it shows that Very Dark Man is a pawn in the hands of those who wish to suppress decent voices and maintain the status quo. This tells that his accusations is not only a reflection of his hateful views, but he is simply a mouthpiece for a script designed to undermine the aspirations of the Biafran people. In a statement, or rather in a society where narratives can be shaped by those in power, it is crucial for individuals to critically assess the motivations behind such public rant. Furthermore, the implications of Very Dark Man's accusations extend beyond just his personal views. They resonate with a larger audience that may not fully understand the complexities of the IPOB movement. This can lead to misinformation. Let us state it clearly to all who may not know that the Biafran struggle is rooted in historical grievances and a legitimate desire for authority, or rather for autonomy, through a legitimate process. So reducing it to mere destabilization ignores the broader context of the struggle and diminishes the voices of those advocating for meaningful change. The spiteful statement of very dark man is potentially scripted by the government towards impacting negatively on the discourse surrounding such a significant move as IPOB. The government has bought over very dark man, seeing how he is manipulating a large mass of the jobless Nigerian youths on social media, thinking that aligning with the government narratives can alienate supporters of IPOB and those who advocate for the rights of the Biafra people. The Biafran nation is not merely a political issue. It embodies a historical and a cultural identity that many hold dear. By dismissing IPOB's effort as mere destabilization, very dark man tends to undermine the legitimate concerns of countless individuals who have faced marginalization and injustice. This dismissal not only perpetuates a harmful narrative, but also distracts from a real issues that need to be addressed, such as economic disparities, security challenges, and the demand for self-determination. This is very wrong narrative. Therefore, these social media celebrities and their likes should get civil in their reasoning and know that as the discourse around IPOB continues to evolve, it is crucial for all stakeholders, activists, influencers, and the general public to engage in informed discussions rather than propagate government-scripted rhetoric. As the Biafran nation continues the quest for self-determination, IPOB is focusing on the unity of all clans in Biafran nation, understanding and advocacy for justice, rather than some cheap, divisive rhetoric. The conversation around IPOB and her goals should prioritize the voices of those directly impacted by the movement and the historical context that shaped it. By fostering a more informed and respectful dialogue, we can move toward a future where the rights and aspirations of all are recognized and respected. So it is crucial to challenge narratives that seek to diminish the Biafra struggle. We must remain vigilant against misinformations coming from clueless and misguided voices of government against us, agents as very dark man. We must stand united in the quest for a better tomorrow for the Biafran nation and other entrapped ethnic nations in the British Confederation called Nigeria. I am not expecting any favor from Abuja courts. Nnamdi Kanu fumes. The leader, or rather the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, on Friday said he does not expect any favorable judgment from any court in Abuja. Kanu explained that his case is not decided according to the rule of law, but a rule of dirty and deadly politics. He disclosed this during his routine meeting with his legal team led by lead counsel Aloye Jumako at the Department of State Service DSS facility in Abuja. Kanu lamented that those benefiting from insecurity are deciding the decision to deliver. A statement issued by Jumako reads, the legal team has concluded their visitation to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He asked them to inform the general public that he is not expecting any favorable judgment from any court in Abuja because his case are not decided in accordance with the rules of law, but the rules of politics and the deadly politics. The way and manner the laws are applied to him are not in conformity with the written laws of Nigeria or the pertinent international laws. Those benefiting from insecurity are the ones deciding what negative decisions to deliver, because if justice were to be done, the well-orchestrated and heavily funded attacks and demolition the demolition of his person and his lofty mission would no longer resonate with the public. Oyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu urged the public to read all court decisions and judgments pertaining to him and IPOB to understand that what the law says is not what is being done. He says that his trial is a sham designed to destroy truth and justice. So, my good people, I hope this message is very clear to everyone's understanding. Just make sure you circulate it, let it go viral. Like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos. And I go hear my voice again when I come back. Que Messiano.